Played hundreds of games of Warlock, so they want me to play Warlock in Arena. Makes sense. Let's go.
Embrace the shadow.
Probably Abomination, but I might be able to justify some other card. Maybe an Egg. And then I start drafting more towards Egg. Mistress of Pain. That card just doesn't do enough, I think. Praise the Egg. I believe in it. Abomination's kind of the safer pick. This is pick one. Usually I'll get some buff cards. I like this card a lot. Take the standard good cards. It's kind of an Egg activator. Also, the other two are bad. Direwolf Alpha. It's an Egg activator and the other two aren't great. Direwolf Alpha again. Floaty. Imp Gang. We kind of got a zoo here. Oh man. Do we go full Egg? And the other two aren't great. I think we go full Egg. Dragon Egg, one of the worst cards rated in Arena. But even the humble eggs can be good if you happen to get the cards to work with them. Maybe. Kind of. I'm dumb. We'll try it. It's bad. Force Tank Max or Sense Demons to draw Imp Gang bosses and Floating Watcher. Probably Force Tank Max. Mountain Giant. It is Warlock. It's not as bad. Grumble grumble. What a disaster. Coil's good. This entire deck is a disaster so far. Elven Archer. Ooh. More hungriness. Alright, we're starting to get some mid-range cards. Vugil or Voidwalker or Gurubashi Berserker. Kinda need more beef at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have so many at early game. Kind of has to be the later game. Commando or Wargolem? I think Wargolem just because I need bigger stuff. The 2 damage just kind of tickles. Hellfire. Yeah. Inferno. Lemon's pretty good. Keeps up the aggression. Silverhand. Lost Tall Strider, sure. Azure Drake. Alright, the last picks kind of shored up the deck to not be incredibly bad. Wait, how many Egg activators did I get? 1, 2, 3. Hellfire, 4. Inferno activates this egg. This will be amusing. It's got a lot of early game. It's a little zoo-ish. Can capitalize on the early game with these. Hungry Dragon is a little bit better because I have the early game to clear the 1-cost minion. 2 Imp Gang bosses is quite good. Have the fuel at the end with 2 Azure Drake, Floating Watcher, Gurubashi, Silverhand, Dread Inferno, Paladin, Skeleton, Morgul, Force Tank Max, Mountain Giant. Yeah, it's pretty good balance of mana curve. Some slightly unexceptional cards, some cards that'll require some work. It's nothing insane. After my massive previous failure, I think I'll be a little bit more timid here. I don't think this deck is exceptional in any way. I'm not even sure if it's good. If I want to be optimistic, I would perhaps guess if on average I'm getting about 70%, then 7. I think this deck can perform to my average. So I'm going to guess 7. Let's go.
Watch your back.
Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, what a great hand. As a note to those on the YouTubes, I will not be avoiding the usual answering of unrelated Twitch questions while I'm playing here, so let me know whether that's good, bad, etc. Because usually I tend to focus the arena runs on strictly arena-related commentary. Oh man, please. Oh well, good play. By him. Praise the egg. It's here.
Handle it!
Nice basic curve here.
My shield for Argon!
Based on your success with the 5-minute delay, will you be enjoying this more often? Near the end of the season, I did start making a 5-minute delay for my constructed stream. Hey, there it is again. It kind of helped. I mean, it can only help, but it's not important enough. I do think that being able to respond actively is important, and I'll only do it near the end of the season, if it's close. Or at really high ranks, I guess. Certainly not for Arena, which is not high stakes enough to justify that.
Squire, attend me!
For those watching on YouTube who may not be familiar with what a delay is, on Twitch, usually everyone sees things exactly as they happen, so it is possible for other people to tune in and like see my cards and hear my thought process and whatnot. But them's the downsides of being a streamer.
To battle!
Just me and Mr. Fight.
Do you think Hearthstone will ever let people exchange or sell cards for gold dust? Oh, you mean for gold? I don't think so. I think their system is fine. Works out well for them. No real reason to change it. Alright, Alger Drake, Loot Hoarder, I suppose.
Mind if I roll me?
Problem is Dragon Egg does nothing. How are you today? I'm doing great. Just finished the month, well, finished last month with my first BlizzCon points in the bank. And looking forward to being more talkative after kind of not being talkative for a while. 13-12. Floating Watcher, tap Egg. Gives me a 6-6. Maybe just Floating Watcher, Imp Gang Boss. This card has the potential to be really good, but I don't think I have the time to make it that good. Says Senpai will notice this more. Correct. What are the best arena cards per class? Mage's #1 card would be Flame Strike, but what do the other classes have that are staples in an arena deck if you come across them? For that I recommend Hearth Arena, where you can actually see their tier list. It's a mouthful to say all of them. Interesting. He didn't kill off the... Okay, that makes sense. This actually makes that buffer also. Okay, so 6... Maybe 7, 9? No, on this one, of course.
I'll just ride on it.
Yes. In your opinion, what is the worst arena class in general? In my opinion, it's all close enough that it doesn't matter, but I'm a man of statistics, so I would simply go to Google and type in arena stats, which would give me the results that Warlock has the lowest win rate, and then I would say that one.
So many possibilities.
Bring out your dead.
6, 8, 9. Gotta tap, even though it feels very uncomfortable to do so. Okay, that it's kind of something. Hey, the egg's here. I'm gonna actually mount a comeback from this. Oops. Whatever. His trading makes the game more comfortable for me.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Kinda sad, but actually I should just push for damage. With only 4, there's very few cards that'll actually kill me, if any.
So many possibilities.
I was thinking of activating the egg and whatnot, but hey, my first dragon whelp. Welp.
Let the hunt begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Are you playing Arena now as a tortoise and hare tactic for ranking? It's less of that, more of... I know that people are interested in seeing Arena things as well, and the start of the season tends to be like the hardest for ranking up, so it makes sense to play a bit of Arena anyways. Like, if I were to play Arena, this would probably be the best time to do so. So that's why I'm choosing now to do it. Is Santorin a new TSM member? Relatively. You can feel free to look him up. A new addition, yes, but yeah, he's a relatively new addition to the League team.
Who you want me killed?
Mind if I roll need?
Did you watch Game of Thrones last night? We'll cut out that question. Yes. Against a face hunter with no other minions, would you rather kill a 1/1 beast or a 2/1 beast? Like most answers, it depends. In this case, it depends a lot based on what your health total is. I have the acidic swamp ooze, but it's better to play this on curve. You might not use the eaglehorn bow. Any interest in Heroes of the Storm? Yeah, passing interest.
The light does not discriminate.
Blizzard game. Of course I would have interest in it. I have played it a bit. It's improved a lot since I last played it. I played it relatively early in the beta. Three, 5, 6.
One shot, one kill.
What is your favorite Civ in Civ 5? Mine is the Inca. Well, when I played Civ 5, I tended to play in multiplayer games. And in those games, everyone typically randomed their Civ. So I became familiar with that, just random Civ. I think there are some obvious Civs which are stronger than others. If I were to say my favorite, I suppose it would be Rome, just because I like building a lot of cities.
Shall not save you.
Yeah, how convenient.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
I think playing one big thing is my best chance here. One thing that both of those can't kill. It's kind of rough though.
I hear you got a problem.
Alright, that's one of the best case situations. he didn't have an answer to this guy. If he had an answer to this guy, I'd just lose. But in a situation where I had to take a chance, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Yikes. 11, 13. I have very few comeback mechanisms. So to some extent I have to race him. 11. If I give him 4-7-2, the Nubian egg is too slow, so it's not going to be useful at all. So it's always going to be 5 and 4. This card is probably too slow, so it's always going to be this card and this card. I hate playing this card because it gives him something for that card, but it's just all around terrible.
To my side. Well played.
Will you ever review the Nax GVG Blackrock Mountain cards for Arena Valley like I did with the others? I think there are other sources out there who do it well enough that I don't need to. Man, that's a curve. It's so bad. In the great chicken above, I trust. No. Rewarded.
Is someone injured?
Are you watching any anime this season? I haven't really caught up to the cool ones that this season has, but what I have been, well actually, over the last few weeks I've been catching up on the entire season of Kuroko no Basco. I'm actually caught up to where it is now, which would be the present season, I suppose. Which egg do I want to bust? Probably this one. Kuroko no Basket, rather.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I've also been watching Wolf and Spice, which was suggested because I like business and it's a anime based off of some amount of business. Finished the first season of that and I'm watching the second, though I'm not in love with it. It's kind of I feel obligated to watch because I already watched so many episodes of it and it's not terrible. Oh man, egg value. Alright. Wealth Valley. I definitely should have thought about playing this card before the break. My error.
Mind if I roll knee?
So this would be a 2-1, I'd have another 1-1. Yeah, that would be better. I made sure to put this to the right of this because I thought having something with 5 attack might be good. Turns out that's correct. Small plays.
I smell blood.
What did you think of Akame got kill? It was amazing at the start and they suddenly rushed it. I thought it was really good. I have an anime list, you can see it in the Twitch info page. I believe I gave that anime a 10.
It's clobbering.
Would you play ranked mode if there was nothing on the line, like those are BlizzCon points? I would be more inclined to do the free-to-play stuff then. 5, 7, 9, 11.
Hey, give me that!
BlizzCon points definitely affect my behavior of Constructed by quite a lot. At this point though, like, it's also a really good resource for tournament practice, so yes, I would play.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
Yeah, 1, 2, sure.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
How much money have you spent on this game, honestly? Well, honestly, it's about $70. I could have spent 0, but when I first started out Hearthstone and I was just not going to buy anything, people donated me money and said, yo, buy some packs. And I was like, okay, sure. I can earn it all eventually anyways. Now I have spare, but I mean, I do play a lot, of course. A lot. I'm playing this hand like Hamlock because of the presence of one mountain giant.
Tazdingo! Yes! Dragno, stupid!
Darn. Me without my Molten Giants to follow up this line of play.
Stop yellow, slippery.
Truth is my shield.
I believe you said that your most recent version of Midface was based on other Legend players' decklist. Who was it? I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I could look it up. That's a lot of damage. I'll definitely want to Demon Fire this. Have no taunters. Can't get past this. We're in a real bad spot. Whack of this. Now 2, 2.
So many possibilities.
It'd have to be a coin also. Wait. 2, 2, 1, 1. Oh. This is gonna be the most valuable discard I've seen in a long time.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
How long have you been playing the piano for? Approximately a decade. How do you think someone with 0 Hearthstone hours but hundreds from your channel/YouTube would do in game? I'd expect you'd be able to pick up the game rather quickly. Like if you were... It depends on how much focus they were paying to the game, like while I was playing, and their extent of trying to learn. Like you certainly could hit Legend on your first month of playing. I think. And if you're talking arena, I think you could average 6 wins, which is like a, what is it, 66% win rate? On your focus, depends. Seven. I have absolutely nothing that gives taunt. We're in a bad spot. Hopefully Priest doesn't have 2 damage.
Mind if I roll knee?
Behold the might of Stormwind! Well played.
Well played.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be mine!
Turn 1 egg, turn 2 alpha. It's not really good. It's actually reasonable. I'll do that. The problem is against something which is just a 1/3. I cannot actually pull that off. I think I'll possibly go into Coin Imp Gang Boss into Demon Fire instead. This Mountain Giant won't see play. It's too slow to tap for it, I think. It'll see play later on. Perhaps. Are you a big reader? No. Or it depends, depending on your perspective. I read a lot of online Reddit, basically. Which links to all sorts of things. Books? No, not that there's anything wrong with reading books. Reading books is awesome. If I had the time.
Take candle.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
To battle.
This pressure is real.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Total destruction.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Get in there and fight, maggot.
260. To be fair, even without the BGH, I was looking like I was going to lose this game. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a disaster. Well then. I thought I was only going to two arenas today, but I'll do one more.